Hello friends, Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at something a little bit different. This is Mech Fan Toys. Okay, this name is ridiculous. So, this is Mech Fans Toys VS-01 Head Warrior Chivalrouser. Okay, whoop, back of the box. And I even left out Cool One. This figure is a Legends class sized, well, Chromedome. Headmaster Chromedome. I picked this figure up over at sirtoys.com in a recent bundle, and pretty much what's inside is, well, the box, the directions. So, box, directions, couple of weapons, and this tiny little robot, and this little sticker pack. And that's it. That's all that's in there. Now, out of the packaging, both of these guys look really nice. The little power armor, which oddly enough I can't find the name of on the box and does not appear in the directions, is cool. It reminds me of something from the latest Diaclone line. The Chromedome here works well. The coloring is really good, the overall feel of the figure is good, and the head sculpt works really well. Overall, the look is really, really solid. I can't help but feel that I misspoke when I mentioned that it was a Legends class size, because here is a Legends class figure. And here is Studio Series Jeep Bumblebee. And behind Chromedome, or Chrome Revival, or Chromium, or whatever the heck we want to call him today, we've got Cyberverse Deluxe Bumblebee and Hot Rod. I don't know if this is a comment on the size of this figure or the fact that our Transformers are just getting tinier and tinier. Now you might have noticed that he is wielding his main guns in his hands, which slip in and out of his palms with no problem. The other guns can be stored on the outside of the arms, and that's pretty much it. They are stored in a special spot in vehicle mode, and then you can peg them into its hands for use in robot mode. Now, one of the main problems I have with this figure is you keep seeing it happen. The chest doesn't lock into place, so every time I move the arms, the chest opens up, which is really annoying. Not the end of the world, though. Also, hips, back and forward are fine, but in and out, way too loose. Just way too loose. Nothing I can't fix, though. Let's talk about posability. Head is on a head mastery ball joint. It does have swivel side to side, and it can look up and down a little bit. Shoulders are on very, very tight ball joints, with a swivel just above the elbow, and a 90-degree bend at the elbow that is also very tight, and then wrist swivels. There is a torso swivel with a nice lock in place in the front position, ball joint in the hips, thigh swivel, over 90-degree bend at the knee. Toes have a little bit of wiggle side to side, no front and back movement, unfortunately. All right, let's pop this head off. Now, something that happens a lot whenever I remove the head is the ring that the head plugs into has a tendency to come off as well. I'm not sure how to fix that. I would say I would glue it in place, but if I did that, then the head won't be able to move. So, yeah, not sure what to do there. And for those of you wondering, unfortunately, no, the head peg hole is not compatible with a Titans Returns figure. The head's just too big. All right, transformation time. To start off with, grab the arms, straighten them out, and then push the forearms up into the elbows. Take the entire front section of the robot mode, and flip it up, and you feel like it should snap into place. Well, it doesn't. It just kind of rests there. Then we can point the arms straight down like this. Next, come down to the bottom of the legs and grab the inside of the feet and fold them out. And boy, these things are tight. Don't be afraid to use a little bit more force than you think you should. Fold them down. Now, before we move on, when the figure is in robot mode, you can store the guns here in the back of the feet, and they will act as extra heals. So just wanted to show you that before we move on with the rest of the transformation. Oh, you can't store these in... I read the directions wrong. You can't store these in vehicle mode. Just gonna have to put them off to the side. All right, pull them out. Flip the legs around, like so. Oh, I had these turned around completely wrong. And then that will come down, and then we can take these arms, and they will slide up. And the actual pegs you see right in there will peg into the hands. Like that. And here we have its vehicle mode. And then we can open up the front of the vehicle mode. Get our little robot dude sitting. And just get him in there. Like that. And we have this tiny little Chromedome. Our little Chrome box here is, well, it's a Chromedome. It's a little third-party Chromedome. It works well. Rolls with no issues. Looks pretty good. A little hollow from the inside. It is slightly smaller than a current Cyberverse figure, though it still managed to scale to Cyberverse Prime or Deluxe Class Prime in this mode. Yeah, it works. Works fine. There are little pegs on the back of the vehicle mode, so you could peg the big guns in. And then on the sides of the vehicle mode, you could peg these guys in. So you have probably the best rendition of Transformers Twisted Metal car of all time. And for those of you who know what Twisted Metal is, congratulations, you're officially old. Now let's talk about the power armor. The power armor itself is very posable. Shoulder is on a swivel. Then there is a hinge for in and out movement, actually a ball joint for in and out movement. Bend at the elbow, fists do articulate, but they are really rather tight for the size. Then ball joints in the legs, double hinges there at the knee and just above the ankle, and then the ankle itself can extend and move around and has a little bit of side to side. It's a ball joint. There's a ball joint in there. To get the little headmaster inside, first take the front skirt and open that all the way up, then grab the front of the entire power armor mode and open that up all the way. Now that we've got that open, you should be able to fit this guy in there. You can't. It doesn't fit. The legs are too wide for this section down here, which you would think the feet would slide into, and the body is just too thick for fitting actually comfortably into this. I mean, why include it if it doesn't work? See, those legs are just too big to fit in here and go down. So I don't know why they even bother including this. I mean, that doesn't work at all. Now the silly little power armor does fold up to be held in one of the Mech fan toys little transportation boxes. And doing some digging on the internet, I found that this is never meant to fit our little headmaster here. In fact, it's meant to fit little Mech fan toys robots or characters that can fit inside. Which, why the heck not include one of those little figures? It's useless, needless waste. I enjoy this little set. It's fun. I really like the little Chromedome. I'm going to see how much some of these other ones are going to cost. How much the Mech Fan Toys other figures would cost at this size scale, because I dig it. I dig it. It's not perfect. Hips are an issue, and that floppy chest is an issue, but it's like $30, so it's better articulated, or might actually be a better figure than some of the Hasbro stuff we've gotten over the past few years. So there's that. And, well, yeah, I really don't like the power armor. I had to watch Ben's collections on how to transform this thing into the shipping mode. So, yeah, it would be nice if it was actually in the directions. Anywho, thanks for watching. I've been Baltmatrix. I'll catch you next time.